What's up guys, my name is JDCooke and welcome back to another episode of the Creator Club mode, but we are in Season 2 and as you know with creating a club in EA FC 24 or in the previous FIFAs you are allowed some customization options to make it feel a bit more authentic in terms of your kits, crest and stadium. So we have done that, we have got that done. As you can see, a brief look at our kits. We've had a little bit of an upgrade on our stadium with going up to League 1 and it is now time to look at what we can play with. 7 million in our budget, so not too bad for a League 1 side, I would say. I think they've been pretty generous with only just winning the League 2 and no other cups. It is going to be free agents though, but the first thing that I do want to get done and over the line is a signing of Mateo Joseph on loan. I did try to go with a 2-year deal, but they was only willing to go on the 1 year. Obviously, he's nearly beckoning on the 70 rated, so it's one of those where it's the case of they might not want to sell them next season. I'm not too sure if he's going to be fit for League 1, so I feel like it is worth trying with a different of a wage split in terms of what we're going to be paying in weekly to be able to play him in League 1. He was very good striker last season and he was definitely pivotal in front of goal. Hopefully that will be the case this time round, but we are going to get that signing over the line. It's just the case if Mateo would like to sign with us also like normal. And that is confirmed then, 12-month deal all done. He was quite happy to accept that and that is through. That is the first signing. In terms of the main signing, as you can see on your screen, Che Adams is a free agent. I don't know why, I don't know how. The 27-year-old Scotland international is on a free deal. He's going to be a hefty wage, but I'm not fussed whatsoever. We're going to have a class striker with us. He's only 27 years old, and I can only assume he's in his high 70s in terms of rating. So this is definitely a player that we will want in our side. And obviously where we're increasing the players and what we need, and in terms of the attributes that we're giving, this is definitely a player that we could be using in terms of our star man. A decent price rating as always with signing a free agent, and in terms of looking at his overall, he's not too bad in all honesty. I feel like he's a decent player. 76 overall, decent pace, decent shooting. I feel like he will be the man for the job. In terms of departures though and the striker force, we have to say goodbye to one of them, and that will be Byron, a player that did feature a few times and he did score the odd goal, but nothing special in honesty. He goes over to Ipswich Town for 240,000, and that is the end of his JDCooke FC career. A decent price that we got from him at the end. And then with another one, we're going to be getting a few out the door. We did have a lot of player contracts expiring, but we do need to get through another one. Alan Adams to Newport County for 155,000. The next player, after doing a bit of scouting, was Roberto Alvarado. Not too sure about the player itself. He is obviously not a generated player. He's a real player. 25 years of age, 77, and he is a Mexican international. Doing a little bit of research on him, he's definitely a player that could be used in a decent place in terms of what we need to do in League 1. He's not too bad on the wage budget. We've offered him 14.5 and he is quite happy to accept that. So another signing through the doors. If you're not one to seeing signings, please skip to the games because there is going to be a lot of signings being made, and obviously I need to explain all the different things. But while I am explaining this, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. There is so much content coming your way, and if you're not liking and subscribing, then you will not see it on your feed. Make sure to hit that notification button so you always know when I'm uploading. If you haven't seen any previous episodes to this, I do have a playlist with all the episodes. Feel free to watch them through and get a bit more of a gist of what we're doing here on this channel. Another free agent, as I was talking about that, a right back, Elliot Anderson, another generated player, 69 overall, but we need a backup in the right back role, and I feel like he will be the man that suits a very stocky Norwegian man and a very good player that we could be using on our team. I feel like he will be intervening quite a lot. He's got some muscles on him as well. Hopefully he'll be muscling off a few attackers when we do use him in that right back role. As I was saying, we've had a lot of players' contracts expiring, so even the players that we didn't even want to use last season, we had to, are gone. Left back role, Abner. Not too sure in terms of the actual player itself, but another player that was on the free agents. 28 years old, 68 rated. He's not going to go up much from here, don't get me wrong, but it's another player through the door, and we're going to be looking at taking his services, and he's going to be lining up with Capozo, obviously. So two decent left backs that we're going to have, and I really want to compete in the EFL trophy this season. season. Obviously, we've got the group stage part and the knockouts, and I would really like to compete and win that. Not too bothered about the FA Cup or the Carabao Cup. I just don't think we have the squad or the players to really compete in that sort of tournament as of the moment, as we try and see what we can do. Nice price rating as it's so good to get free agents. Another one, I'm not going to use him, Luke Daniels. I actually did play against him in Forest Green Rovers, and he had a very good game. If you did watch that episode, do comment down below. But he had a very good game. Unfortunately, you know what? I'm going to sign him on a free. I need a backup goalkeeper. Valislev will be staying in goal. As much as he is a lower rating, I know he will go above and beyond. Tyler Blackett, a very, very recognisable name, a player that has been about for some seasons now. He is 30 years old, but he is on a free. Thought I could be using some of his services in terms of the experience that he offers and everything else. I know he's a decent player. Hopefully he can be decent in us in the blue and white shirt. It's going to be interesting to see what he does. He takes a £5,000 a week offer. He's quite happy to accept that, and through the doors he goes. And there's a lot of players coming through the doors. To say we need to sign a lot of players to be able to get the squad numbers up and also compete next season. We've got a few midfielders on the shortlist. One of them in Matthias Alfonso, the Peru international. Not heard of him in terms of what he can offer, but he doesn't look too bad. 24 years of age, 69 rated. We're going to be taking him on a 3-year deal. He's quite happy to accept these sort of terms. He's currently on a 6.5 wage, trying to see what he will actually accept, in all honesty. Going to go a little bit further, just on the 7.5, see if it's 7.4, see if he'll take about £1,000 extra. He's quite happy to do that, no bonuses involved. And Matthias Alfonso is through the doors. Another signing being made. They are literally coming thick and fast. Free agent FC, we might as well be called. But in all honesty, it is so cost effective. There's a lot of contracts that I need to seal up at the same time, with only players being on 1-year deals, and I just need to use it. I need to have that in my kind of armoury, as I say. Edison Almeida, 67 rated, 19 years old, looks at a potential kind of decent player in time. It could be good. He looks alright in terms of his stats. He's a very all-rounded player. Playing in the cam role, he'll be a player that we will be using, that is for sure. And he's not asking for too much. We're going to try and see if we can get the bonuses a little bit down, just to save on the pennies. But as you can see, all these free agents coming through the door, we're stuck on 3.2 million as of the moment, and that is why I purely do the free agents, because we just don't have the money to be able to afford all these other players in terms of signing. Hopefully next season, if we do actually go up into the Championship, then we might actually be able to buy some players that we have bought off of other teams, but I'm not too sure. Edison Almeida comes through the doors, then a decent signing as he shakes hands with the staff, and that is another signing through the door. But before we make any signings, our first game is going to be against Ipswich Town. A massive game, a huge one. Ipswich Town previously being in the Championship, so they've been relegated into League One, so I can only think that they'll be decent against us. As we look at the team, we've got a decent side on offer, a different one also, and we're hoping that they will fare well against Ipswich Town. So obviously they've been relegated, but as I say, they know what they're doing. They're a big Championship side. If you do pay attention to Championship football in real life, they are absolutely storming it. They're doing very, very well. So for props to Ipswich Town, the better side of East Anglia. And well, it's probably a bit harsh to say that, as Norwich aren't doing the best. But yeah, they're definitely looking to be the better side as of the moment between the two. And in the Championship overall, what a side. Hopefully they can provide a decent performance against us as we get things underway then. 2 minutes gone as Abner on the ball. There's going to be a lot of Davies being made. Hopefully he can make one of the difference as he finds his teammate Vega. Adams on the ball for the first time. Could it be a first goal already? Oh, what a sitter that is on his left foot. It just drags it wide. A bit of the nerves getting to him. And unfortunately, he puts that out for a goal kick. A decent opportunity there. And we could already have found ourselves 1-0 up. Already happening really fast. Ipswich Town getting stuff going in the 2 minutes. Connor Chaplin on the ball. The ex-Portsmouth man as he tries to find Lapido. Another man I'm familiar with as he turns, literally twists and turns in front of the defenders. We lose it. And what a mistake that is. And we don't need to be making these sort of mistakes in this league. We're going to get punished for it. And we're definitely not at that point where we've got the experience yet. And it definitely shows with making that sort of mistake. Really unlucky. But yeah, it's just one of those. We tried to pass it out from the back and it didn't work. The Ipswich Town attacker made the most of that. And unfortunately for us, we do go 1-0 down. I can't say anything about Valislev. There was no way he was going to get to that. 11 minutes gone. Ipswich Town get a corner here. They're looking very good in honesty. And you can see the experience. And they've got another chance here as the keeper saves. Not to be able to try to get it out as it does fall to Al-Qahtani as we try to drive out from the middle. We've even changed his boots so he looks a bit more fresher on the pitch as he drives on the right hand side, trying to see if he can bring his teammates forward as he is doing a decent bit of pace there. As you can see, turns the defender, loses loses the ball, unfortunately, tries to pick it up once again. As you can see, we win the ball in a dangerous area. Alexis Vega's there. He's going to take the shot. What a goal that is from Alexis Vega, opening up his League One account for JDCooke FC. A lovely goal on his left. I mean, he did look a bit awkward in terms of the balance and the way his body was kind of displayed, but he looks to be making the difference as he finds the back of the net, and definitely a shining light in this side. As we look at the replay, as you see, he turns a defender and he doesn't think twice. He just hits it on the left. A lovely finesse, and the keeper has absolutely no chance of getting to that whatsoever. Then 1-1, but Ipswich Town could make it 2-1 as a lovely save from Valizev from the corner as we try and clear our lines, and we could make it 2-1 ourselves as Alexis Vega drives down the left-hand side, sorry. On the right-hand side, we've got options there, so he tries to square it to Alvaro. We haven't seen him much in this game as he tries to get involved, but the defence does win the ball, and off they go with that one. As the first half nearly comes to an end, 44 minutes gone. It's been a match of two kind of sides where it's been a game of chess. Everyone is cancelling everyone out, and it seems to be it's a big competition, as to be said. Broadhead, the goal scorer, finds Davies in a decent position on the left-hand side. Could they whip it into the box? Could they pass it into the box? As they pull on the outside, as you can see, and they try to whip it in there, but he does find Davis there. Really lucky to do so. Lapido, lovely block from the defence, but unfortunately the rebound is made, and Davis does make it 2-1 just before the half-time whistle. A really unlucky goal to concede, and we did really well to defend it. Valizev not being able to get to that one, but another one where I really can't fault him, in all honesty. A really lucky goal for Ipswich to be able to score. As you see, the rebound really done Valizev. He dived on the first and he could not get up on the second. 47 minutes gone then in the second half. Could we get something going and see if we can make it 2-2, as Alvaro hasn't done so much so far, but he puts it into the box. Almeida for his first isn't able to get the shot off, as it does go into the middle of the park. Lapido now on the attack with Ipswich Town. Chaplin moving forward, many blue shirts moving forward. As you can see, we're trying to intercept, but we can't really do anything as Connor Chaplin on the ball turns the defender. Lapido there. They could make it free, as things could go bad from worse. Broadhead, and they do make it free then. 3-1 to Ipswich Town at home. This is a good game for their first account in League One, as the newly relegated side get off the mark, and they're looking very, very sharp, and they're definitely a contender to go back up to the Championship, that is for sure. 61 minutes gone then. Could we get a second to make things a little bit better and a little bit less bleak, as Adams is in? It could be his first goal for the side, and he definitely takes that in upon his stride as he goes to collect the ball, and is now only a 1-goal deficit just inside 63 minutes. A lovely goal from Che Adams on his right foot as he powers it into the goal. No messing about with this one, and a lovely goal from Che Adams then. As we look for some substitutes and change it up, Alvaro has been absolutely poor. Elijah Just comes on the right hand side, as you can see, just trying to change it up and see if that will work a little bit better, in all honesty, because he has been so absent in this game. Elijah Just getting straight into things as he makes a 1-2 with Che Adams. Che passing down the right, and as you can see, Elijah on the right hand side, but Cech gets completely taken out there, and that is a yellow card to the fellow team of Ipswich Town, as Alexis Vega has a chance to whip it in, but I think we're going to pass it and take it short. Can we catch him lacking? And Golo's on the ball. We've got options there as Vega makes a run. As you can see on the right hand side, he's free. He chests it down. He's going to take the shot, and he puts his side equal. 3-3 then against Ipswich Town. What a first tie this is in League One. If there's many games like this, then definitely we're in for one, that is for sure. A lovely goal from Alexis Vega, taking the short free kick. He does really well to run on the right hand side, not being unmarked whatsoever, and he just puts it on his right hand side. The volley is absolutely perfect across goal. The keeper could have done a little bit better, but we don't care because we are level then as we try and make it 4 in this tie. We've got a good chance here. Elijah Just a substitute. Oh, he just can't put it in the back of the net. I don't know why, but the New Zealand international does make it a sitter, that is for sure, and Ipswich Town have now got a chance to try and make it 4, and we could be suffering from that miss. As you see, Burns on the right hand side, he finds Hurst as Hurst tries to do anything. He takes the shot, and it is a goal. It's so frustrating. We miss one at one end, and we go and concede another as Hurst wheels away in celebration, and that might just be it for this tie. All honestly, I don't see us really coming back from this, but we are going to try. 87 minutes gone. Ipswich Town putting up the pitch. They could make it 5 if they carry on. As you can see, they're moving up the pitch. Hurst on the ball as he finds Davis. Davis on the left hand side. He finds Broadhead, the previous scorer, and he just wheels it into the back of the net, and that will be it in this game. 5-3 to Ipswich Town. That'll be all 3 points for Ipswich, and it was an unlucky one, a one that we really fought in this time. We really proved the doubters wrong in some aspects, but unfortunately the cracks did appear and we do lose out. And it's just one of those, it's our first game of the season against Ipswich Town, and you can't expect everything every so often. A very good goal, a very well worked goal. We know what to expect now when coming into these sides. A previously relegated Championship side also, so we know the calibre of this side. As a full-time whistle has been blown then, and unfortunately for us at Portman Road, we do not take away any points, and that is a 5-3 loss. A hat-trick to Nathan Broadhead, sorry. A very, very good individual performance from himself and the team. As we get on the season away, we need to make some more signings, and Tyler Maguire from Northampton Town, actually, centre-back. I only kind of looked at him because of his pace. He's got a value of 575,000. I feel like we can get them done with the market value, and we're definitely going to get it done. The Northampton rep is happy to accept that, and we should be able to get this deal done. 25 years old. I'm expecting him to be like low 60s, and he should fit into the squad with sporadic role being demanded. And we just need centre-backs. We need cover, and he's not going to be a main starter. But with the pace he's got and the strength, I feel like he might kind of work. He's on a low wage budget also for what we need as of the moment. I feel like he will really suit our needs. So he wears the number 22 shirt this season, and he poses in front of the press. Another signing over the line. I'm really happy about this one. He's got a lot of pace. He's got a lot of strength. Tyler Maguire, I'm not too sure. In all honesty, but I will work that one out in time. Akrim, a fifth. If anyone is used to free agents, this man is always on there. But boy, oh boy, is he a gem. He might be 27 years old, but he's 76 rated, and he's definitely got a lot to bring to League One, and we're definitely going to snap his services up. I was umming and ahhing last season, but unfortunately I could not afford him, and he's been on the shortlist for a long time. This time, no, he is on our team sheet as Akrim, a fifth, does get the signing over the line. A lovely signing, and this is definitely one that's going to slot straight into the side. He can play in all sorts of roles, and he is definitely going to be starting in this game then. Against Wycombe Wanderers, we're deciding a decent team, and hopefully we can walk away with all 3 points this time round. A shady first game, hopefully we can make it 3 points in this second game, but it's definitely going to be tough. Alexis Fager being the highlight from the previous game. He had a very, very good game, and for whatever reason, as you can see in the background, I've got pink seats. I didn't choose pink seats. EA being EA, I don't know. I really don't know. We will change that back to white in the next game, but unfortunately we're going to have to put up with the pink seats. Might grow on us, we might have to keep it. I'm not too sure. 5 minutes gone then. Wycombe Wanderers are looking really good. Martos on the ball as he tries to make it in inroad. Tyler Blackett making his debut, looking really good and strong so far as he finds Alvarado. Alvarado trying to see if he can do anything on the right hand side. He had a poor debut, that is to be said, as Che Adams is driving for the ball. He's asking for it also, but Alvarado wants to take it on his own. He squares it to Adams, and Adams gets his second for his side, but the first in this game as we wheel away in celebration. 1-0 just inside 8 minutes. I will take that for sure. Alvarado looking a little bit perkier compared to the previous game. He finds Che Adams really well, driving on the right hand side. He drives it into the box, and Che has a free shot at goal, and he takes it up on his stride and smashes it into the back of the net to put his side 1-0 up. Then 11 minutes gone. Free kick taken by Wycombe Wanderers in a dangerous area of the pitch. He gets ahead to it, but it just hits the roof of the net as he holds his hands there, knowing that that was an opportunity, that is to be said. 20 minutes gone after that first goal. It's all the pressure from Wycombe Wanderers trying to see if they can get back into the game. Vincent Young on the right hand side, he gets completely taken clean out by Capozzo. Not the most the cleanest of challenges, and I'm willing to be expecting a yellow card for that one, that is to be said. An unlucky one, but yeah, we just had to take him out because we were in a point where we wasn't able to reach the ball in a kind of safe manner, and yeah, definite yellow. Lucky not to be a red, in all honesty. I've had a red card for that sort of challenge before in this game. I'm not too sure about you guys. Same sort of area as the previous free kick. We knew that was dangerous. They've got big men in there. One of them being Sam Vokes. And unfortunately, he does find the back of the net to make it 1-1 in this time. Sam Vokes being the experienced man. He's been everywhere, and he's been a big Stoke City striker also. And he definitely knows where the back of the net is, even at the age that he is currently at in this game. Lovely goal from Sam Vokes, finding the back of the net, as I say, and he equalises for his side. Doing what he does best. He makes himself big. He rises above the defender, and Valizev has no hope in saving that one whatsoever. I even replayed it to see if it was Valizev's fault, but a lovely header near to the bottom corner, and he makes it 1-1. 25 minutes gone then. Check on the balls. He finds Che Adams. Could we make it 2 for us as Che tries to get something going? Alvarez on the right hand side as he cuts in on the left, trying to see if there's options. One of them being Che once again. He makes a 1-2. He finds our fifth. Afik can meet his debut goal, and yes, he does on the left foot. He smashed it into the back of the net to make it 2-1 as he wheels it away in celebrations with his new teammates. A lovely goal linking up with his new teammates Che Adam also, lovely bit of play, just driving it into the middle. Afif in a dangerous position, and I knew he could score goals. He was driving in there, he was a big option, defender having no chance, as well as the goalkeeper. 31 minutes gone, Wycombe have got a corner. We know they can whip it into the box in dangerous area, and one of them there, lovely save from Valiezev. I'm not too sure he got the connection onto that. As you can see, he was a bit disappointed with his effort, but a really good effort because Valiezev made a very good save at the same time, getting down really quickly, covering his near post, and he saves that on his left as he claps that one. 37 minutes gone then after the goal. Once again, it's all Wycombe Wanderers. Every time we seem to be score, it seems to give them the momentum and the push to be able to try and do bigger and better things and get on the score sheet. And as you can see, they've got a chance there. A lovely block from Angolo, but as you see in the follow-up, we'll show you the replay, but unfortunately Alvarez takes out one of the opposing players, and that will be a penalty kick then. An unfortunate one because we did initially block it, but Alvarez weren't to know that. He tries to stick out a foot to block it, and unfortunately he takes the man with him, and that definitely is a penalty kick there to get them back in the game. 6 yards on the spot, and he puts it on the wrong side of the keeper. Valiezev not happy with that one. 2-2 then, and I'm really unlucky one because we have looked good, but every time we seem to score, they seem to gain the momentum and go for even better, and it was a good penalty, an unlucky one to concede, but he does send the keeper the wrong way, and that is a respectable penalty. Second half get going, and Wycombe Wanderers seem to look really good after that penalty kick. Vincent Young on the right hand side trying to see if he can turn Capozzo. He does really well to do so. As you can see, we're trying to push them back as we try and intercept the ball, and it's really hard to do so, but we do. Angolo driving forward in the unlikely position onto Che Adams. Che Adams goes past the defender. He uses the strength and everything. I can't even get my words out. It's going to be a goal. Yes, it is Che Adams. 3-2 then, and Che is definitely proving to be the difference in this side as he celebrates with his new teammates. A lovely, lovely goal from Che Adams. A really respectable finish, and he does so well to get into that position, and if we replay it, I'm hoping that they show it where the two players, he completely storms past them, leaving him with absolutely no hope. As you can see, they're just left in the dust. He's in front of goal, he's in his natural habitat, and he puts it in the back of the net. 54 minutes gone then as we intervene and we try and see if we can intercept the ball, but it doesn't really work out for us. Sam Vokes on the ball as he makes a 1-2. As you can see, he's drifting off into a dangerous position. He's currently unmarked, but he does eventually get marked, trying to shift the ball, and Vincent Young on the right hand side, he puts it into Leah, keeper out, and that is 3-3 then. 6 goals in this game. I mean, there's so many goals in the games that we're going to be showing you. I'm only showing you 2 games, but we've had so many goals, an unbelievable amount of performances. A really unlucky one. The keeper could have done slightly better with that. I mean, to be honest, the defence was completely caught lacking. Tyler Blackett just watching it like a television, and unfortunately he does put it in the back of the net. Elijah Just coming on the right hand side, not the best of performances from Alvarado. Once again, it's starting to worry me, in all honesty. He did have a good start, but it seems to be that it's not the case from this point onwards. Elijah Just on the right hand side, could he get something going then as he finds Che Adams? We're looking very quick, looking very sharp off the restart. Could it be Che's third of the game? No, it can't. How has he missed that? Of all the shots to miss, you have to miss that one, Che. Unfortunately, we live another day and we have to go again as we try to intercept the goal kick. We do it really well. We're going to push the ball up really quick. We're not messing about. 1-2 with Vega. Vega onto Adams. Adams onto Vega. As you can see, cuts in on the right hand side. He's got another chance to make it 4. This time it does. Alexis Vega in front of goal, and it's a known thing he's going to score. Of course he is. A brilliant goal from the Mexican international, and he will take that one upon his stride. A wicked finesse. The keeper having no chance with that one. Not even getting any kind of near it, and we do take the lead for the 4th time in this game. I mean, it's unbelievable. Hopefully we don't concede and we can sit at that or even score another goal. And we've got another chance here in the 70th. Afif making a 1-2 with Elijah Just, but Just can't find his teammate. Vincent Young on the right hand side having a really good game for his team so far as he finds Leah. Leah getting intercepted by Vega. Vega on the ball, as you can see, onto Che Adams, but once again it gets intercepted. Ball going like ping pong so far, going back and forth, but Vega does so well to intercept it, keep it on. Adams to Afif. Afif opens up. Could he get his second? Yes, he can. 5-3 then. 20 odd minutes left in this tie with the additional stoppage time, and that should be all 3 points then. A really, really good tie so far. A really competitive one. Wycombe Wanderers giving us such a game. We're coming back and forth, and we keep conceding, but we keep coming back. Akrim Afif having a really, really good debut. Turns aside on the defender, does a lovely bit of skill. He's completely dazed. He's definitely seeing stars with that one. not long left, and if you're paying attention you can actually see it's 5-4, so they get one back. For whatever reason my game catcher hasn't collected that one, but it has collected this bit of brilliance. Vega winning it in a dangerous part of the pitch. He could make it 6-4, it could be the end. It's on to Alfonso. Alfonso loses it in the box, trying to retrieve it, trying to see if we can pump it back in as Guy is on there, and he doesn't get it, but one person does get it. It's Tyler Blackett. Blackett onto Vega, Vega onto Joseph. He's on as a substitute, he could finish it. Joseph getting his first League One goal, and he wheels away fashionable style. A lovely goal from Mateo Joseph, and that will seal all 3 points at the JDCooke Arena. Brilliant, brilliant goal, and it's so nice to see his get his first account of the season in League One. Maybe he can do it in the big leagues. Maybe we do need to sign him up next season. Maybe that's a choice that you guys might have to make for me. A lovely goal from Mateo Joseph, and he does what he does best and puts it into the back of the net. A successful episode so far, I would say. It's been a hard one, but a successful one. We've got a Carabao Cup fixture. I'm not interested. Really not interested. We'll simulate this one. We'll think about the Cup games more in the Championship and the Premier League. 2-1 loss. Not fussed whatsoever. We will live another day on that kind of respective things. As that should be it now for the episode. As we look at the standings then, we've only played 2 games. We've won 1. We have lost 1. We're currently on 3 points, and we sit in the top 10 of the table. We're not going to be looking at these kind of statistics as of the moment in terms of what we've got for us. It's just the case of what we have to do further on and winning games. So I hope you guys enjoy the new venture into League One. We've got plenty more episodes coming your way, that is for sure. Please like and subscribe for more content just like this one, and don't forget to hit the notification button so you never miss a video. Cheers!